Hello and welcome to this short video to show you how to reference online web resources. So here you can see I've brought up my Harvard referencing examples. They're available on the portal. You can see the link up here. Look on the right hand side for library, click onto that and then you'll see an option for referencing guidelines. So I'm going to choose website. So on the left hand side I'll just scroll down and click on there. And then it's brought me to the right part of the page for websites. Obviously you can use your paper copies as well if you've got some. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. So here we go. We've got 3 references for your reference list and a suggestion for in-text referencing. So looking at the first reference here, the NHS 2014, and we've used the NHS 2014 here as well. For in-text referencing. If you haven't got a date or a date's not obvious, then you would write no date. So let's have a look to see what's similar and what's different to referencing a website in comparison to a book. So here you go. We've got the author and the date, so that's exactly the same. And we've got the title, again exactly the same, in italics. And now it starts to change. So we've now got an addition with square brackets with online written on, and if you notice there's no full stop but there is a capital O here, and the full stop goes at the end of the sentence, so online goes with your title. In addition, you've now got available from with a colon, and this is now indicating where you found that source from, so we have to provide the full link. So in this example it was this link here. And so the whole link, you copy and paste it from your web browser onto your document, and then you finish with closed brackets stating accessed, again another capital. So if you just remember, anything in closed brackets starts with a capital letter. You've got accessed 5th of January 2015. Now if you notice here I haven't got any small th. If it was first there'd be no st either. So it's just 5 January, no comma, and 2015, and always put a full stop at the end of your reference. So that's one example. Let's look at something a little bit different. Here, as you can see, the reference is by Morgia, but if we look at the actual link, it's come from jazzreview.com. Now what's different here is Morgia had written the article within Jazz Review. Okay, so this time I've got an actual person. So always look to see if there is an editor, reported by, an author, any of those sort of words which indicate someone's actually written it for the website. That often happens on BBC, it often happens on newspapers as well. Newspapers can be viewed on a different video. So I've got Morgia, L dot, exactly the same as what you do with books, 2011 as normal. Here again I've got Andrea Celeste's biography. Here that's the title, and now we're going to follow the same procedure as the one that I've just read through. So we've got online in closed brackets with a capital O, full stop. Then we're going to say available from, colon, and then put your full link. That allows me to look, or anyone else to look and find that website that you've used. And you're going to say the date that you've accessed that. So the last date you've accessed it in closed brackets, capital, and then you've got 23. Again, no RD or 23rd of March, no comma, and 2015, and a full stop. And again, you've got a third example here. Let's just put that into practice a little bit more. Let's go into BBC. So here's one found earlier. I'm just going to reduce my screen down a little in a moment. So we've got the title, Early Years Places Must Reach the Poorest. Now you'll be able to see we've got an author by Sean Cawthorne. So Cawthorne is going to be my author rather than BBC. This is quite important to be aware of, and it's BBC rather than British Broadcasting Corporation, and we've also got a date here as well, so that will help us quite a bit. So I'm just going to bring that down. I'm going to bring my screen a little bit smaller and I can show you how to document that. Okay, so let's make this a little bit bigger. So this is how you'd reference this. So on the left side we've got our author, so we've got Coughlin, Sean. So here on the right hand side, if you can see, let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay, you can see that now. So we've got Coughlin, comma, S dot. So it's the same as you would with books. And I've got my date 2017 as accessed on the left hand side 2017. I don't need the date, the full date, just 2017. And we've got, now look what we've done wrong here. Let's get that in italics. Early years places must reach the poorest. So that's my title. But this time I'm going to add online, as you can see here, in closed brackets. Got my capital and then I've got a full stop. I'm now going to add my available from with a colon, and this is my full link. I've taken it from the top here on the left hand side of the screen, if you can see. I've taken it from there and copied and pasted, and that's Control C and then a Control V. And then we're going to have close brackets. I've got my access date here, capital A, 8 August 2017. That's today when I've created this video, and then a full stop at the end. Okay, so that's how to reference this particular reference. I'll give you another example. I'm not going to type this one up, but if I use the NHS website, as you can see here across here, and we'll scroll down, I haven't got an author, so this is going to be just NHS. That's going to be my author, and my date, I'm going to look at right at the bottom, and I'm quite happy. Page last reviewed 18th of October 2016, so I'd probably put NHS 2016 in there. If I had no dates available at all, again I'd put no date in brackets. So there you have it, nice and simple. Key points for you to remember is check the author, date's the same, title's the same in italics, but this time you're now adding online and available from with your link, and then the date you've accessed it from. That's fantastic. Thanks for listening to this. Hope you get on well.